Yo guys, what up? Welcome back to another GeoGuessr video. We're sitting today at 1141 rating to start. Uh, Looks like we're not going to make promotions this week, but we're going to keep trying, of course. Playing Blink, per usual, so let's try to hop into a game and see if we can find someone. Alright, and we get a Hero Cell to start, 1027 rating. Uh, Hopefully we don't lose this one. As we get a very sandy round with bushes on both sides here. I thought Brazil, but it could be Botswana as well. I did not get a good look at the location. Let's see. Was Brazil there? Was just in Bahia. Uh, so we're not that close, but we are closer than our opponent. So that's a pretty nice pickup round two. Um, let's see if we can get some more points here. And we just have a pretty straightforward Sri Lanka here. We have oh, why did I think this was a ladder pull? Okay, well, it's Bangladesh. Oh, he goes Sri Lanka as well. Okay, I mean, a couple oopsies, but at the end of the day, it's not going to hurt us too much. So, yeah, we move into round three here. Let's just ignore that one happened, as we do get an Indo here, and I think I'm just going to click middle here. Saw the tiled roof on the side. It was South Sumatra, which you can get tiled roofs in more so in the south of Sumatra, like South Sumatra Lampung. But yeah, it is pretty infrequent there. But I think Java was the click. Japan here. Thought I saw some cactus on the side. Yep, looks like we did. And we have some Hokkaido snow poles as well, I do believe. So we should be in Hokkaido here. And we are. And we are actually max north in Hokkaido. But our opponent is just in mainland, and we do pick up some more points there. So we got our opponent on the ropes here. Moving into round 5, 1.5x damage. Let's see if we can close it out. I'm not sure what we're looking at there. Thought of Spain? Looks like Croatia, actually, with this yellow sign and very dry-looking landscape. So we're probably on one of these islands out here, maybe near Zadar, maybe even down here by Split. But yeah, our opponent's going to get that one. So little unfortunate there. That's 4,100 in the bag, and now we're pretty much tied here. I would like to not choke this duel, of course, but we'll see how it goes. Round 6, double damage. All right. Very snowy looking US slash Canada here. It looks pretty hilly. I don't hate like a Utah click maybe. Um, yeah, we have a US Bollard, so we should be in the US, but it was Montana there. 346 damage. Our opponent is in BC. Just a little unfortunate it was up there. Could have won, but unfortunately we don't. Round 7. And we get another Indo here, I think. And I don't hate a Sulawesi click, especially with all the palms that we had. So I'm going to try something like South Sulawesi here. Yeah, let's see where this one is. I'm not too sure. We don't have any distinct Indo pole tops here that can help me. But it was Kalimantan there, and we are a little bit closer, but that's not going to be the game, 518, so they're down to 701 health, but we're at triple damage, and I'm playing Blink, so we'll see. Round 8. Why did I see a double white line there? That was quite odd. Spain? Italy? Greece. I think Greece with double white line makes sense, but the antenna was a bit weird, so let's see. And it was Albania there. Okay, that makes actually a lot of sense. Um, yeah, I thought the car was off for Greece for sure, but wasn't exactly sure where to go. So luckily we did go Greece, and we do get a. I think I saw a vineyard on the side there. It looked like Australia, of course. Um, wow, I'm really not too sure where I want to go here. I think Vic, up in this area has a lot of vineyards. Adelaide does have a lot of vineyards as well. I think I'm going to click somewhere over here. It looked quite green, so maybe not up towards Mildura, but we'll see where this one is. And, okay, it was an Adelaide vineyard, but we are a little bit closer. That's going to be the game, luckily. Let's see what that last round looked like, actually, because I am quite curious. Did we have a Stoby visible or not? Yeah. I mean, this is a Stoby, but you can't really tell this one is more so. I guess this one has like a metal insert in the middle, so it's a bit harder to tell that it is a Stoby, but it is a Stoby, especially with this this top is very much so like Stoby in South Australia. But yeah, Vineyard makes a lot of sense for somewhere down here in Vic, and just surrounding Adelaide has a lot of vineyards as well because it is so dry there, so it's good for growing grapes and stuff. All right, so that's one win. We're up to 1152, and we get Misho here, an actual champion player, 1239. Let's see if we can make a push and get some more elo. All right, we do have a Greece here to start off, I believe. We do have these yellow signs, which are quite common in Greece, short antenna as well, Gen 3. And it was Crete, actually, which makes sense with the dryness, but in my case, it's probably better to hedge. We don't actually lose too much points for going mainland Greece there, only lose about 1,000, but 2,800 damage to our opponent, so that's quite nice. As we do get what I'm not sure what that was there. I thought maybe plains here, but soil was quite red. Do I ever go like Oklahoma? Nope, that's a bad guess. It's just Spain. All right. So we giveth and we taketh away as we move into round 3 here. Let's see if we can make a better guess. All right, we do have a pretty straightforward Netherlands there, yellow plates. And like this kind of brick pavement is quite common in the Netherlands, and of course we do have a lot of bike paths. As you know, they're a very bike-friendly country. And yeah, our opponent, does he 5k? What? How did they 5k that? Wait, I wasn't really looking at the buildings when we guessed, but yeah, I'm gonna have to check that one out after. I think I just probably missed something. I thought Mexico here. Something down on this coast makes sense. I don't know if it's like East Coast or West Coast here, but I think a like West Coast maybe makes sense. I think I should hedge though, and we just click Guadalajara. Wait, is this Argentina actually? This wood house is definitely giving me more of an Argentina vibe. Yeah, it was. Our opponent's in Chile there, but we do lose, so I want to see the Eindhoven one again. Did I just... I mean, obviously I missed something. Because our opponent 5Ks, but let's see. Oh, that's a PSV Eindhoven flag. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that makes sense. Little football club there, and I guess this is the football stadium for PSV Eindhoven. So that makes a lot of sense why he 5K'd that one. I didn't really look at the image aside from the road and stuff explaining the road, but yeah, that's pretty clear now. All right. Let's try to find another opponent here after we lose that one. We're only back down to 1140, so not too much of an elo loss there, as we did play someone who was about 100 rating higher than us. But let's see if we can find another opponent. All right, and we get Larry here, 1210 elo, US player as well. Let's see if we can beat a Larry and hopefully pick up some elo here. All right, outer dashes here. My first thought was France. I think that makes a lot of sense, especially with the blue blue chevrons there. And that kind of landscape definitely looks quite Mediterranean to me, especially in Gen 2. So I did click more towards the Côte d'Azur. I definitely said that wrong because I said it more in a Spanish way. But yeah. Anyway, we are in Thailand here. And, you know, we're just probably going to click more Eastern. Looks more Eastern to me. Quite dry. And yeah, just in general. And it was a bit more northern towards Laos there, Vientiane. And we are a little bit closer, so we do pick up some points. Moving into round 3 here. All right. This one, thought Romania, Hungary, maybe. I think Hungary or Romania make the most sense here. It was quite hilly, so I lean more Romania. But we'll see. It could be something like Slovakia as well. I think I like Hungary more now that I look at it. Okay, it was Poland. All right. Well, our opponent goes Croatia there, which makes sense as well, I think. But I don't know if the houses really matched. All right, Sri Lanka there. I do believe we are driving on the left. And you know, this pole top with the huge insulators at the top are quite Sri Lankan. Yellow outer lines, I don't know, is a little bit weird, I think, but yeah. should be Sri Lanka here, and our opponent gets it as well, of course. So we do lose a little chunk of points as we move into Maltese now. It is getting a bit harder to beat these players because they are quite good once you reach up to Master or Champion. So we do get a Kyrgyzstan here, I do believe. And Karvin. I don't know if that's the place. It was not, but it was right on the lake. And our opponent just clicks Bishkek with us. So we do 9 points of damage. We're still in the lead, but Maltese, I would say I'm at a significant disadvantage, especially on Blink. Round 6. And I don't know. That looked like Dagestan to me, but it could just be like... Oh, now I'm very conflicted because I thought it could be Chile as well. Houses look maybe Russian? Oh, it's just the US. Huh. I think the brick threw me off there. Yeah. Was Hamilton there, and that's gonna be the game. Um, yeah. I think I just saw the brick on the left side, and I just assumed that it was near Dagestan, but all right. Looks like my camera's died here as well. Let me try to fix that. All right, the camera is back on. I apologize for the camera dying, but hopefully it'll stay alive for the rest of the video. Let's see if we can find another opponent here. All right, we do get Florida Man here. Love the name. And yeah, pretty big meme, I guess, in the US community. Is which it's like, ooh, is this New Zealand? It looks like more like Australia to me. Um, yeah, it could be Taz here. I mean, we'll see. It's probably Taz with this mountain. But I guess we'll see where this one is. Never mind. It was South Vic on Wilson's Promontory Park. Didn't even know that had coverage, to be honest. They go New Zealand, understandably, I would say, because I was debating. And this looks like the UK to me, I think, with the double white line. I know it was a little bit weird, but I think it does make sense. And yeah, it should be the UK. We do have the antenna in the back. I didn't notice that at first, but I think with the winter, fall, overcast coverage or whatever, and the English on here, I think it makes a lot of sense. Let's see where this one is, actually. I'm quite interested. And yeah, it was the UK. It was just in London, actually. So is that almost enough? And round 3. Let's see if we can do some more damage here. Moving into it. All right, we get what look like a probably Canada here. I think Alberta makes a lot of sense. No, we have a US flag. All right. Well, that's an issue. Because it's probably North Dakota, South Dakota, maybe one of the plain states. That's what it looks like most to me. It could be even more Midwest as well, but we'll see where this one is. It was Wisconsin there. Gresham, there it is. And yeah, our opponent's probably wondering, why is he going Canada with the US flag? Well, if he watches the video, I guess he'll find out. Round 4. And I thought it was NMK here. I'm just going to slam that one in. Makes sense with the highway. Actually, it's Albania, it looks like. Black back of sign. Slight rift, maybe? But I think it should be Albania here. Let's see. Yeah, it was Albania. And don't think that's going to be the game. Only 400 damage. But round 5, 1.5x damage. Let's see what we can do. And we do get a Ukraine here. Pretty straightforward. Just going to slam that one in. Especially with the Ukrainian painted fence as well. It was actually more towards the Carpathians there. Sorry. But yeah, he is a little bit closer, just clicking south of Kiev. Probably could have tried to region guess it, but that's okay. Round 6, double damage. As we do get a Qatar here, I do believe. Let's just slam that one in real quick. Looks more like Qatar than UAE. There's a bunch of openness. And yeah, we were just south of Doha there. So we do pick up about 82 points of damage. Our opponent is on the ropes, but 2.5x damage we can lose at any time. Round 7. Let's see it. As we do get a Kenya there. All right, so I'm just going to put it somewhere up in here, hedging for the western part. It looks more western to me. Redder soil, I guess. But never mind. It was more eastern near Kitui. So, got to work on my Kenya region guessing there. Looks like this guy's just clicking middle, so maybe I should... If I'm not confident, maybe just clicking middle is the move. As we do get a Brazil there, I do believe. Now let's see, where do I want to go here? Look like Minas or like Sao Paulo area. Hopefully it's not too far north. But yeah, I think this area does make a lot of sense. And I think it's an okay hedge. If he 5Ks this, then we lose, but I guess we'll see where this one is, of course. Let's see it. And yeah, it was Espirito Santo there. And we are closer, so we are going to win the game. And GG's to Florida man there. Good fight, good fight. And we're back up to 1147, so that's big. I think that's higher than what we started the video on. Let's try to get maybe 1 or 2 more games in here. And yeah, I mean, I want to get over like 1200 maybe. Seems reasonable, but it is a bit tough, of course, because, you know, Blink is hard, as we know. But let's see what we can do here. All right, we get Trap Fan 666, 6-game winning streak, 1174 rating. All right, this is definitely a formidable opponent, I would say. And we do get a Bangladesh to start off, which, I mean, is good and bad, I guess, at the same time. Because it's just one more round in which it's free, and then you ramp up towards Maltese. But let's see how close we both are. And yeah, just outside of Dhaka there, 14 points of damage for me. Don't think that's going to really matter in the long run, of course, but we'll take the points that we can get round 2. And we do get a Peru there, I think. I think this Tumbes Piura area makes a lot of sense. I'm just going to click up there. And yeah, our opponent gets it as well. So a very good start for our opponent as well. For a 1200 rated player, I will say they are making some pretty good guesses. I guess the Bangladesh was quite free, but that Peru round is a little bit tougher. And looks like a Scotland here, so I'm just going to click up here. I think that's a passing place sign as well, which you will only really get in Scotland and the UK. And yeah, it was a bit more north there, so just south of Tongue, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Maybe the Scottish people pronounce that differently, but yeah, round 4. And I thought Norway here. Gen 3 Norway is always a bit tougher, though. I think this kind of area makes sense, but yeah, it was near Opdal there. He is in the water near Trondheim, but 14 points of damage there. Let's see if we can move into round 5 and pick up some more points. That is a bit of a tougher one. We had a lot of brick there. I saw a double pole here. Can we be in Nigeria or Mexico? So that's what I'm between right now. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know where to go. I got to think about it a bit more. It was like a dirt road, which would maybe make more sense for Nigeria, but I think, I mean, you can get a double pole in Mexico as well, so I think this kind of does make sense. Here's why he's not guessing. Maybe he's thinking about it as well, but where is this? Yeah, I guess maybe just near CDMX works if it is Mexico. I think Mexico makes a lot of sense here. So I guess we'll see where this one is. Black water tanks, and the brick architecture. And he's in Guatemala there. I think a little bit confused by the blur. So the Aguas Calientes guess actually does pay off there. As we pretty much get on the 5K there, round 6. And I believe that's just Dubai. Yeah, no antenna on it. No antenna is going to equal UAE. Qatar will always have the antenna on the front. So if you're between the two, just consider. And yeah, we do pick that one up. So another 1,000 points. Oh, 1,900 actually. I didn't realize we were on Maltese already. 294. If I had clicked more out of the city, we could have been very close to winning there, but round 7, 2.5x damage. We do get a Norway here. I did think it was a bit more northern. Just looking at it, it felt colder. So I'm going to click near Narvik. Yeah, let's see where this one is. Like, it feels a bit more cold. It was just Narvik there. So that looks like I'm cheating. That's all good. 5180 damage right in the bank, and pick up 17 more rating there. So not too bad. I think that's where I'm going to end the video. So we end on, what do we end on? 1164, slightly up from where we started the video, so that's kind of huge. And yeah, we're making progress, guys. So I appreciate you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.